Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Angel issue number 25. Take a look at this cover right here. Now, issue number 25 continues the Drusilla story that we got in issue number 24, and it only lasts for these two issues, 24 and 25. I like both covers. You should pick them up if you get a chance, both of them, because they're both very nice covers. But I praised issue number 24 because it had such a great feel to it. We got a good feel of Drusilla. It really felt like Drusilla, and of course it did, because we had the actress that played Drusilla write down the script for this and helped with the story. So obviously it had Drusilla feel to it. But we also got information on where Drusilla was, what happened to her. You know, after season 2 of Angel, she kind of just disappeared. So it was a great issue, and I liked it a lot. This continues where the story left off, and the story left off with her mass murdering everyone in the psycho ward where she was being held. Basically, she's just walking around the psycho ward having flashbacks to when Angel, or Angelus was going around killing her family and sired her, along with Darla. And eventually, she starts drawing, and she starts drawing pictures of Angel, Spike, and all the crew during the After the Fall story. Now, whether or not these are pictures of what could happen or what has happened or what the deal, I assume it is what could happen, because no reference to the Fall was made before this. Plus, Drusilla has been known to have visions, so I assume this is visions of what could happen. And I think they said that these stories take place before After the Fall. So she starts drawing down these pictures, and two doctors come in, and they start observing Drusilla, totally oblivious of all the dead bodies around them. I mean, they said they called the cops, but they're totally oblivious. They observe Drusilla, and Drusilla's trying to warn them, you better hurry, you better, run real quick. Hell, the Fury is coming. Hurry, run. And they're just like, whatever, she's crazy and all that. And she keeps drawing pictures, and suddenly the Fall must have happened, because she starts floating up in the air, and then one of the pictures she draws, which is one of the visions she had, comes to life. And the doctors run away, and suddenly Drusilla is being attacked by all these people, and then, poof, she's in like the 1800s, walking around, and that's where the story ends. Now, I assume that her being in the 1800s is one of Illyrio's time skips, when Illyria fucked with time in the After the Fall story arc. I don't know, but that's what I assume. And yeah, the story just kind of ends there abruptly. So on a whole, what do I think? It does keep the Drusilla-like feel to it, but I was a little disappointed with this issue. It did read really fast, but nothing really happened in it. It's just her drawing stuff that already happened during After the Fall, and then her in the 1800s, which obviously must be one of Illyria's time loops. So nothing really happens. Actually, if anything, this kind of just tells us stuff we already know. I was expecting an issue where it shows Drusilla going around LA during the Fall, maybe like a panel for each day or whatever, and kind of shows what she did during the Fall, but I guess this is just her going into the Fall. Unfortunately, this is the last issue that I know of for the Drusilla story arc. It was only supposed to last 2 issues. The next issue, I guess, is the Spike Angel Boys and the Toys issue, I believe. So the story ends here, and it ends abruptly, and this story had so much promise starting off. It was really good. I mean, A+ issue last time. This I would have to give a C. It still has good writing, still has a good feel, but nothing really happens in it. And it just really doesn't do anything for me. It just tells us stuff that I already know. I was disappointed when I picked up this issue. Still better than the Aftermath stuff. And it's not a horrible issue, but it doesn't really do anything at all. Nothing. So on a whole, do I pick it up? Well, if you're a Drusilla fan and you already got the previous issue, then you might as well, just to see how it ends, which really doesn't end that well, but you might as well pick it up. But if you did not pick up the previous issue, I would avoid this issue. Although I do recommend the previous issue, this is kind of a conundrum, I'm torn here, because the previous issue was so good, and this issue was back. I guess you could pick up the previous issue, to my recollection, and not need to pick up this issue. So I would just avoid this issue. Unless you're a Drusilla fan, it's really not necessary. It really doesn't do anything for the Angel comic series. So I'm going to end the video there. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I was happy that they did do the Drusilla story because, on a whole, it was fun. But avoid this issue. With that said, I'm going to end this video here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.